Yo, what's up? What's up? Guys, Rogelio Valencia here, hosting the Roger Reports podcast. Because, again, why not? Why not? I mean, they keep feeding us this bullshit, and it's time we start saying, and here I go. Just pulling in, ending my day. Finally found my favorite spot where to pull in, so I even took a couple laps. I found me a cool spot. But run with this topic here with me and check it out. I still think they're trying to corral us into a certain direction, right? I'm not pro this administration. I wasn't pro the previous administration. But it seems like right now, all the framing is to anger you about this administration. Well, how am I supposed to get mad at the other administration, buddy? They're not in power. Sometimes that's how obvious their framing is. The one anti-Israel White House, which is the one with Ted Cruz. Oh my God. Before I play any of the videos, I am a strong believer that we need to follow the breadcrumbs, right? Hansel and Gretel, you guys don't remember Hansel and Gretel? Little breadcrumbs that are left behind. You're like, maybe we should go that way. Why are these politicians so into defending Israel? No matter what. I promise you, Israel can, nuclear bomb Great Britain. They can hit the UK right now. And these politicians will be like, I wonder what the UK did to them. Oh, we've got to look into this. So that kind of leads me to believe, hey, no matter what Israel does, these politicians are still hell-bent on send them this, send them that, send them the other. What are they paying you for this? Do you have some Israel money coming your way? Because why are you so hell-bent on helping them or on sending them or on not interrupting the genocide, obviously, that they are engaging in? Or are these guys not reading what we're reading, right? The first one I'll play it's this one. So we'll go with this one real quick, guys. This again. Mess with me. Watch.
Ted Cruz, Republican from the great state of Texas, joins us now. Mr. Senator, are we really going to forgive the debt of anti-Israel, pro-Hamas protesters?
Well, look, the answer is actually no, but you got to understand the Biden administration is in the business right now of buying votes. They tried before the last election to give away $1 trillion in money they didn't have the legal authority to give away by forgiving a bunch of loans. That was obviously lawless when they did so.
They 28 seconds. It's just that if you don't look into it, if you don't actually I haven't gone to the business or the Fox Business website to read the article and whatnot. Like I tell you, sometimes they put it so different in the article that by the time you read it or by the time you hear it, they didn't say any of the stuff that they were saying on the article. So just so that it doesn't, we got another day driver taking off. Hell yeah. Take it easy, boss. Safe travels. That it's like, wait a minute, the particular article you had didn't say it that way. The particular article, again, the framing is sometimes almost the same, but the framing on the articles you have to read, it almost seems like it makes you, let me fuck around and find out. Let me see if for real. But it's not, it's totally different by the time that they come on air, or it's totally different by the time that topic, because it's not that it's that article going live. It's not that it's on purpose. We wrote this article and we're going to present it to you at 6 o'clock noon. No, I'm sure it's different, right? But it was that article. It was that topic. That subject that we were going to hear you guys talk about on air. And it's now framed like for us to get completely pissed off at this administration. So that's where I always have to like, come on, guys. I have to rebuttal there. I have to rebuttal. I'll keep playing the video. This isn't even a long one.
Do that. It went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court struck it down.
Have the authority to give that money away anyway.
Another election season, what are the Democrats trying to do? They're trying to buy the same votes. They're trying to convince young people, hey, we'll give you free stuff. Just make sure you vote for Democrats in November. They know the courts will strike this down, too. It'll never happen. So the answer that Secretary Cardona gave there is completely unsurprising, because if he actually said, you know, the violent protesters that are threatening other students, threatening Jewish students, that are burning American flags, that are chanting death to Israel and death to America, we won't forgive their loans. If he said that, look, they're trying to buy their votes twice, both with loan forgiveness.
They continue to think somehow, some way, they can discriminate, right? At the house, you got a really active child and you have a not so active child. So you discriminate. Nah, you can't go because you weren't active. Only he can go. And it's like, no, what the hell? Come on, let's go. You weren't active, then be active now. Come on. Because now it's again, I dumbed it down, right? I dumbed it the hell down. But now it's like, because these individuals here, because they, or let's say those students, well, no, you somehow you still want to discriminate something. No matter what it is, you just want to discriminate something. Anyway, I wasn't supposed to interrupt so much.
And through undermining Israel, this is all about politics for the administration, and it's really a shame how extreme the Democrat Party has gotten. Sure. That this kind of rabid anti-Semitism is now a major part of the party, that there is a pro-Hamas wing of the Democrat Party.
Well, listen to this one.
No.
The administration...
Dude.
Has confirmed that they have indeed paused shipments of two kinds of precision bombs to Israel. Senator, is Biden therefore helping Hamas?
Of course he is. And listen, from day one, from the very first days of this administration, Joe Biden, this White House has been the most anti-Israel White House we have ever seen. They have systematically undermined Israel at every step.
Now,
joining us,
I want to know if they're, let's just say, if they're so anti-Israeli, this administration is, according to the Mr. Cruz here, well, why the hell are they getting all this money? So if this administration was pro-Israeli, the United States would be broke. Let's make sure not only do we send them 26 billion, let's send them another, I don't know, 10 billion. For what, sir? So that this 10 billion, you can spread it out amongst United States politicians. Like, just start donating them a little here, a little there, make them shut the fuck up. Because again, it's hard to be a Republican when you got these dumbasses in charge. Like, no, you seem, bro, even if the war was to defend the Israeli population, or, you know, if they were trying to, let's just say, do harm to only Jewish people, if the Holocaust, if that was really repeating itself, yeah, bro, give them the money, give them the money, give them the money. But then he comes on and says, give them the money, and he still is going to sound slimy. He's still going to sound like this little greasy fucking lawyer who just wherever the flow is going. Hey, so Republicans, where we going? We're gonna go left. We're going left, and you know the Biden administration is just, they're going right, and they're just awful. It seems like this guy. Oh yeah, the new flavor's good. New flavor's good. I would be doing different hand gestures if I didn't get in trouble. But the what was the other one? The other, let's just say, greasy little politician can't afford to get a new fucking grill. But I'll play that video real quick. And
Senator Lindsey Graham joins me now.
Don't smile.
Senator, you are a powerful man in a powerful institution. You got
This duel of dumbasses already, bro. Already. Oh.
Congress has the power of the purse. You guys have subpoena power. You can move the feds into action. What needs to be done here?
Well, I think the Department of Justice needs to investigate where the money is coming from. There's two classes of people here. Anti-Semites.
Another thing that they do, you guys, is they will first point the finger at someone else that probably is doing what they're pointing the finger about, but it's almost on purpose, in a rush, and hurry up and find me a motherfucker that does. Why? Because I am, and I need to point the finger over there. What do you need? I need you to find me a politician that's really close to anybody in the Middle East. Oh, okay. And there go the finger pointing at, hey, that guy over there, he's getting money from the Middle East. We better watch him. Maybe his son. I don't know. And it just, the magnet for me goes straight to him, like, bro, you're getting some serious feria from these people. Or do they have a secret on you? Did you take your pants off somewhere you weren't supposed to and they got it on tape and that's why you're up here? Because it can't just be money. Sometimes, I mean, how much money is enough money? Geez, seriously, how much money is enough money? They have enough, but they probably don't want not a one single secret to come out. So, hey, we got you on tape with that little girl you weren't supposed to be messing with. But tell your wife about it. I got it on tape. No, shit, man, whatever you want. Get on there and grease up Israel for us, okay? Get it done. And then here he comes. Oh, yeah, Israel. Yeah. Because, I mean, the jig is up. The jig is up. Even if they were just defending themselves for real, you guys, then you need to show me the defense. It needs to be shown. And everything that's being shown is that, again, now with the whole, they're going into Rafah and all this and all that, you hold the bombs, because he's going to say right here, I don't know if it was this one or the other one, that they're not going to use the bombs for that. Bro, what the hell do you think they're going to use the bombs for? So I don't think he said it yet. I interrupted the video 24 seconds in. But it's like the evidence has shown us that they have used bombs, or the bombs that we were sending them, whatever, for big bad. Like, that's not, you weren't supposed to do that with that bomb. And they big fat did it anyway. So here, I guess we're holding them back. Hey, no more. Or maybe finally, right? Again, I'm not pro this administration, but maybe finally this administration said, hey man, out of that 26, we're going to hold some back. Good. Finally. But not on this side of the spectrum, not on this side of the matrix, not on this side of the world. On this side of the world, that's a bad Mr. President for holding back the money. But I guess he wasn't a bad president when he was holding, when they were withholding money for Ukraine. It's like, I don't understand how, it's like they want Ukraine to lose and they want Palestine to lose. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too far into it, but I can already see the, plot of the story here, the ending. Both these countries deserve their sovereignty. Both these countries deserve their independent state and to be left the hell alone. But again, let me know what you guys think and where I'm reading this wrong right here, if you guys can, in the comments. But no matter what, even 13 colonies got their independence, bro. Why can't these two states that are at war right now, why can't they have their independence? Just to jar the memory, jar the thinking box there. It's a 5-minute video. We might not go through the whole thing. Be here for hours.
Hamas, and you mean it, then you're a religious Nazi. If you say we are Hamas.
Senator Lindsey Graham joins me now.
Don't smile.
Senator, you are a powerful man in a powerful institution. You got the Congress has the power of the purse. You guys have subpoena power. You can move the feds into action. What needs to be done here?
Well, I think the Department of Justice needs to investigate where the money's coming from. There's two classes of people here. Anti-Semites. If you say we are Hamas and you mean it, then you're a religious Nazi. If you say we are Hamas and you don't know what Hamas is all about, you're a dumbass. So there's dumbasses and there's terrorist sympathizers. And how do you fix this? When in November? Here's what I can promise you. If Donald Trump were president of the United States, his attorney general would be all over this. These college presidents would be under the gun to stop this crap.
Yeah, some of them are dumbasses because they can't even spell Palestine. We saw that right there in red graffiti. We just heard on Bret Baier's show from one of your colleagues in the Senate, John Fetterman. Yeah, your favorite friend in the Senate. Here's what Senator Fetterman had to say. Listen.
I'm not even sure what they're really, protesting about. If you ask them, they're not really sure. They can't, and now they're not talking about.
Hold up a second. I am nowhere near being a senator, but I'm no longer thinking that being a senator is that much higher in education. Let me double
ceasefires anymore.
The United States. His attorney general would be all over this. These college presidents would be under the gun to stop this.
I do.
Yeah, some of them are dumbasses because they can't even spell Palestine. We saw that right there in red graffiti. We just heard on Bret Baier's show from one of your colleagues in the Senate, John Fetterman. Yeah, your favorite friend in the Senate. Here's what Senator Fetterman had to say. Listen.
I'm not even sure what they're really, protesting about. If you ask.
I heard right. He doesn't really know what they're protesting about. Mother of God. So, because again, I didn't become a U.S. senator, just a regular old truck driver. But what do you mean you don't know what the protests are about, man? You can't, that part right there. We would love that to be true. So we can call him a dumbass. So we can call him a stupid ass. Because how do you not know what the protests are about, bro? But it's not true. We can't believe him in that idiotic sentence that he just spit out. Because if we do believe him, if we do get into it, we'll pause the video and we'll just cuss his ass out. Right? But no, it's time to check him. No, stop it. If I was sitting right next to him, I'd be like, stop it, bro. The question's simple. What do you mean? First of all, what do you mean you don't know what the protest is about? Even if you're under a rock, because they've been blowing up rocks. I think even the rocks know what the protest is about. Come on, man. Anyway, I promised I wouldn't interrupt much.
They're not really sure. They can't, and now they're not talking about ceasefires anymore. It's actually working against peace in Gaza. And Hamas is convinced that they've won the PR war, and they keep seeing all these kinds of protests across the nation on these campuses. And it's not helpful, but it's actually works against peace. It's not grassroots. It's just paid kinds of agitation.
So Fetterman gets it, but Schumer's quiet. And Hillary's quiet. She's a professor at Columbia. Barack Obama, who went to Columbia, Senator.
I won't play this whole video. These freaking morons are just so full of it. And the thing is that, again, coming from a fan, right? I used to watch Fox pretty much for everything. But I know why they are a duel of dumbasses, because they're just reading a teleprompter. They might not actually know. They're too busy in their personal lives. They don't rehearse. They don't study. They don't look up. They get there. They know they got a teleprompter that's going to tell them what to say. All they got to do is make sure I don't even know, man. Maybe their breath does still smell like yesterday's alcohol. But no, the jig is up, dude. Everyone else is understanding that what this is a genocide. This is a genocide, period. And him naming people of the opposite side, him naming people of the opposite side, it doesn't make it more real or less real. But if we tackle that for a little bit, well, then Israel has politicians in its pocket from every side, because then, yeah, they bought out Obama or Hillary, whatever he wants to frame it as, because they too agree to help Israel. Except you see how it's like, yeah, they gotta be understanding each other. Do you want to send these weapons or not? I don't understand. The other video here, real quick, guys. I'll play this one. See if my internet doesn't give up. Hell yeah.
Fox News alert now, the Biden administration confirming it is holding back a shipment of 3,500 bombs to Israel over concerns that the weapons could be used in the invasion of Rafah in southern Gaza. Today, CIA Director Bill Burns and the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu are reportedly set to hold meetings in Jerusalem as the U.S. looks to help broker a hostage deal and cease fire. Let's bring in...
2 hours ago, so this video is pretty damn fresh, you guys. They frame it like it's a bad thing to hold back the bombs. Hey man, it's not a bad thing if they're double checking to make sure that they don't use these bombs to blow up babies of any country, bro. Bro, hear me out. Because I don't think that there is a such thing as a Hamas baby, right? These are militants. These are vatos that joined a rebel group, okay? I'm sure that as a person, he must have a child somewhere. I don't even want those babies being blown up with our bombs, bro. What the hell? Hell, I don't even think our bombs need to be blowing up that militant. Just, we got to get in there and get them, not try to blow everything around them up in the sake of us getting the one guy. It's they frame it as something horrible, like, oh my God, you're a freaking Nazi, Biden, because you didn't, or because you're holding them back. It doesn't mean they're not going to send them. It sounds like they're just kind of, hey man, let me double check this guy real quick. But no, in the framing here, Fox News, Fox Business, all of you guys, man, the jig is up. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing that they're withholding these bombs. Maybe to double check that they even freaking work, bro. We don't even know why they're holding them back. Hey man, don't embarrass me with these bombs that don't fucking blow up when we send them. Oh, we don't know if they work or not. Well, they hang on to them till you know they work. We don't know why he's holding them back, but he's holding them back regardless, and it's a good thing. That's what I'm saying. They make it. It's a good thing, and definitely not gonna show the rest of this video, but I will link all 3 of these videos, you guys, because I want to show you guys a quick little something, which is these I'm telling you guys, these internet news, and then the way they frame it, the way they say stuff. Here, I'm gonna get this video ready, and I'll show you. Let's see.
Number of people on this list have gotten huge money from AIPAC, and so that's the American Israel PAC. And guys, so I want you.
I'm already interrupting Cenk Uygur here. I apologize, Mr. Uygur. They've never said anything like that on a single Fox, CNN, MSNBC. I've never. I mean, when I tell you, I hear something from these guys as well, and it's not like I automatically believe it. Most of the time, I run to I don't know, Times or whoever they're quoting, or just like a deeper dive, right, on my own, on my free time. And it comes back that it's true. I just let him talk like 4 seconds, but just to let you guys know, it right away they get right to it, bro. There's PACs out there, there's lobbyists that buy these politicians for real. Look.
To explain the context for you all. So are there awful anti-Semitic tropes in the world? Yes, there are, right? And is one of them the Jews secretly control everyone and they're the puppet masters, etc.? Yes, we've shown you right-wingers that even have the tattoo of Soros as the puppet master, and that's a thing that was used back in the 1930s in Germany, etc. So those things are real, and if you don't know them, you should know them so that you understand why people are so sensitive about it. But at the same time, AIPAC is going to spend $100 million.
You see?
And right now, they're spending a couple of $1 million through a pro-science PAC to defeat Pramila Jayapal's sister, who's running for Congress. Intercept just reported on that. And so,
So they're no kidding, right? No kidding. Is he exaggerating? Is he, because again, he has a narrative too, right? Not that it's a bad narrative or a good narrative. He has his own narrative. He has what he wants to bring out to the news. So right away, he quoted where he got the news, and it's like, oh, okay, let's see. Most often you go check, and he's not lying. That he gets passionate and he exaggerates. Yeah, man, no problem. But if you're exaggerating towards good, that's just like adding a little extra mustard on my hot dog. Nothing bad when it drips out the other side. But when you're adding, I don't know, extra, heart attack juice to the hot dog, so as soon as you eat it, you freaking die. Yeah, maybe I don't want any of that, Fox. Maybe I don't want any of that. Just real quick, I'm going to let him finish.
as they eliminate anyone who dares to oppose or criticize, simple criticism of a foreign government, you can't then say, you can't say facts about my lobbying efforts because of old anti-Semitic tropes. Well, brother, then we're stuck. What are we supposed to do? Okay, AIPAC is actually purchasing all these politicians. They're not alone. The drug companies and all the other corporations that give donations also purchase them. It's not specific to Jewish people at all, not within 1%. Now, but if you say, do not say those facts and pretend you don't know why these Republicans are supporting Israel unconditionally, why they're protecting them from war crime charges and attacking the United Nations and talking about ending our cooperation with the whole world because the right-wing leaders of Israel have demanded it. Well, how do?
That's what I'm telling you. They're benefiting from this personally. They're in the same. God, I'm giving these assholes the benefit of the doubt. I'm sorry. If in the let's say same exact dream of being all you can be and accomplishing the American dream, growing up to being as wealthy as you can possibly be, in that same American dream, these politicians are taking money from foreign countries that they are fulfilling their personal get there, their personal hurry up and become all you can be. But patriotically, brother, you're stabbing the nation right in the back, so close to the heart, it could pass away right there. Because then you're not doing anything for the country. Of course, you are fulfilling your dream of becoming all you can be with these millions and millions and millions of donations. But then you don't do anything for the constituents that put you there or that voted you there. You do it for the guy who helped you fund your campaign. See how that shit is not fair? Either way, the little guy doesn't get. I'm never going to have enough money to buy a politician. That's what I'm saying. Out of the $95 billion that took off, I know that there's just a couple hundred, maybe a couple thousands that are mine, right? But so what? I didn't want a single one of my dollars to go over there. If anything, I wouldn't have wanted any of them to get out of my account. But what the hell? They take it before you can see it. So I'm not trying to get it back. I'm just trying to not let it go to these greasy politicians who are literally just, they're only fattening their pockets. And in mainstream, bro, you will not hear that. This video here has gone on for a while now, so I know that I probably lost a few. So I'll link all these videos, but it's the jig is up. Once again, here's my rant. The jig is up. Mainstream media is not delivering us the news that we need to be watching. These almost to say these greasy politicians got a little bit of money from their donors and then went back and told the donor, hey, real quick, if you need me to really get in there, shoot me a little extra. For what? Well, I gotta give some to the Fox guy so that, he sets me up with easy questions and we can at the other guy. Because again, it always looks like it's going that way. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys if you're still here this freaking far in. Thank you guys. If you guys can hit like, subscribe, share it. Like I said, bore someone else's day just to get them back. No problem. But again, every 2, maybe 3 times a week, I'll be here. And I'm going to continue on just exposing these mainstream media. The jig is up. We can no longer sit there and again, when I read them, it's different. But when they get on there and then they start like showing you the actual coverage that the article had, it's not. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, guys. I appreciate. Thank you for hearing my rant. Subscribe, like, and if you can, share the video. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.